Hello everyone, I'm Evangelist Geraldine Anthony, and I just want to encourage you today. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. I want to encourage you. Don't allow opportunities that comes to your door to bypass you. Yes, I know there are so many things that are going on around us. And some of the things that are happening brings us to a place of disappointment, discouragement, hurt, and pain. But God said He still has a plan for your life. What do you do when God's plans for your life don't match up with your prayers? Oh, have you ever been in that place before where you were believing God for a certain thing and you knew that it was going to happen and it just looked like it was the right time? Oh, and you were excited, but something happened. It did not happen. And you became discouraged. I have found out as I grow and mature in life that there's a blessing in unanswered prayers. Oh, there were some things that I too prayed about, and I really thought that it was going to happen, and I thought that it was going to happen in the time that I thought that it should happen, and it was going to happen just the way that I thought that it was going to happen, but it did not happen. And if you are anything like me, I became very discouraged, and I came to that place where I said, oh, this is not going to work, it's not going to happen, I will just leave it alone. I just leave it alone. But you know what? What I was believing God for was not a part of the plans that He had for my life. You may be believing God for something right now, and God will come in and say to you, I know this is what you want, but this is not a part of my plan for your life. And I know what is best for you. No, it don't feel good knowing that, hey, this is something that I really want, but now it's not happening. But God is saying to us that we're in a time like never before, where we must come to a place of achievement, where we must achieve the things that He's calling us to do. Oh yeah, you may be in a circle, and nobody in that circle has achieved certain things. But God is saying, I place you in that circle so you can achieve something. I want you to be that example for somebody else, to give them the hope that they need, because they are in a place of discouragement. They're in a place where they want to give up. They need somebody to help them to come out of that place. And so if you would just rise up to a place of achievement and achieve what I'm calling you to do, you will be able to help somebody else. There's so many things that we are believing God for. And in spite of everything that we may be going through right now, Jesus knows that Jesus has not forgotten about you. But we must come to a place in our life to say, okay, yes, I went and I took that test and I did not pass. the test. I went back and I still did not pass the test. I went back the third time and the fourth time, and I haven't passed the test yet. And now I am done with taking the test. I'm going to find me a substitute in place of that. But no, God is saying it's time for you to come back. This is your time to come back and achieve what He's been calling you to do. Oh, somebody, there's going to always be somebody that feel like you'll never make it. There will always be somebody that will say you'll never be able to finish school. You'll never be able to have that business. Your business will never grow. You'll never be healed. You'll never come out of this situation that you're in. It will not happen. Your child will never get delivered. Oh, it will not happen. But you have to come to a place in your life where you say, hold up, wait a minute. If you didn't call me out, God called me out. And there's some things that I must do because the plan for my life, God has already set plans for my life, and I refuse to go out like this. It is time for us to not allow fear to catch a hold and hold us back. Oh, there are some people right now, and you're in a place, or they are in a place where they are stuck. And it's not that they don't want to come out, but they don't know how to come out. It's not that they don't want to move forward, but they don't know how to move forward. That's why it is so important that you come to that place of achievement, because somebody needs you to help bring them out of that place that they're stuck in. Are you willing to move to another level? Are you ready to move to another level? Now, this level will come with great challenges, but know that you can do it. One thing I do know, God would never allow you to go through something if He did not know that you could endure everything that needs to be endured. He's already placed it on the inside of you. There's greatness on the inside of you. You're built to win. You are built to be able to say, I refuse to go out like this. God has placed the power on the inside of you. It is time now for you to achieve that thing that the enemy said that you would never be able to achieve. Oh, God has great plans for you. Oh, and those plans are to prosper you. Plans not to harm you, but to prosper you. Those plans are to bring you to a place where there's hope and a place to know that your future there's greatness inside of you for your future. Are you ready? If the time is now, go decide now how you are going to go forth. Will you be that one today? Will you be that one to say, I'm the one that's in my circle that's going to achieve what God said I can do? I'm going to be that one in my family that said, I'm going to achieve what God has called me to do. Will you be that one? Even if everybody else give up on you, whatever you do, do not give up on yourself. And that's what the enemy wants. The enemy wants you to give up on yourself. But this is not the time to give up on yourself. because somebody need you. Oh, your child need you to rise up. Somebody in your circle need you to rise up. Oh, somebody in your church need you to rise up. Somebody in your family need you to rise up and achieve what God has called you out to do. Remember now, man did not call you. God called you. And because God called you, he has given you everything that you need in order to rise up, to achieve everything he's calling you to do. Will you be that one?